So I have decided to challenge myself. I want to make some chapati today. I've been watching how people they make chapati, so I'm taking the challenge. I will make some chapati here. So it's very exciting to see if I will make it. Chapati is a very, very important thing. I'm adding water, I'm adding oil. This is speed chapati. See? And then I will make some additional salt, very little. So now I'm still working on my chapati here. In my language, we say, when we are doing like that, we say you are giving massage to this duff here. It's massage. I'm massaging it. All right, so I'm just making some little chapati. I want to test and see how far I can come with my chapati. So now my duff is ready. A little bit fluffy, soft somehow. Looks okay. I'm gonna divide it into 4 pieces. Now this 4 will give me 8 chapatis. 1 gives me 2 chapatis. Right, so I'll prepare it like that. 1. So after making 4 of them, so I will subdivide them further into 2. So I'll make it that way. Now, I remember when I was learning about chapati once, someone told me when chapati has bubble like that, it means these bubbles here, it means the chapati is well done. You have worked on it very well. So I don't know if it's true, but it's a belief that I've learned from the guy who showed me for many, many years ago. I haven't done chapati for so many years, so I'm trying now. So this one here, I'm gonna put some oil on top here, like that. And then I will cut it that way. Yee-hoo! Now from this one here, I'll get 1 chapati. Now this one, I will keep it here. And then I'll make another one. That one there. So this is how I do it. So guys, I'm still moving on. I'm just preparing now. This will be chapati for each. So I'm gonna have 8 soft, delicious, beautiful, wonderful, interesting, marvelous chapatis coming along. Right? These are my chapatis, so I always talk good things about my chapatis. The word chapati is coming from India. Originally, is from India. And I will, after cooking it, I will touch a little bit about chapati. All right, so now chapatis are here. They have to be here for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. Meanwhile, I'm doing my sauce. And I have pre-cooked already green beans, this one here, green beans here. So I will start preparing it. The fire is very hot now. So let me see here. Yeah, let me just pick my special instrument here. So now the onions is golden color, so I make an addition of garlic and ginger. Garlic ginger is joining the party. Garlic ginger, and then tomato paste. Tomato paste. The last chunk of good tomato paste. Now I've just added my. So guys, the green beans is overcooked. So what I'll do, I will make addition of coconut milk. This one here, coconut milk. I'll just take some water here. So the reason as to why I make addition of coconut milk first, it's because the green beans is overcooked. So I don't want it to cook further. So I will just let this start cooking a little bit, then I will make addition of the green beans. All right, so I'll make addition of green beans. Now, meanwhile, I will add my special, this is my special spice, curry. Curry is very special for me. It stays close to my heart. I love curry. Here you go. So now it's cooking. Look here. It's cooking. And coconut is not supposed to cook a lot. So I will add this on here. The green beans. That's it. So now I've started making them brown like that, just to save time. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then number 8 is here. Right? So meanwhile, I'm trying to push them. All right, so I have a lot of flour. Brush. So now I'm putting this one here. So this is how I do my chapatis. Guys, this is East African chapati, and I'll tell you why. The Indians, when they started with chapati, they make it, the preparation is different from how we prepare it. I believe that way. So if you know about chapatis, and you think that we have identical way of preparing the chapati. You can write down in the comment section there. But I think chapati, as it has been moving outside India, so the preparation also become different. You know. So this is how I do it. These chapatis are not very round, and I know that you don't need to put your comments here. I know I'm not good at it. I'm not good at making round chapatis. I've seen some other chapatis, they're round as if they have taken, the measurement have been taken by an engineer. Look at that. Oh. And then, guys, I will show you one thing. Just, you see now, these chapatis here, they are ready. So you must break them. They say like that. All right, like that. So do not ask me why, but I've learned that one. Now I'm taking this one here. This one is not correct, this one here. I put it here. Chapati, so this one here. Meanwhile, I will prepare this one here. I love when chapati is very thin. I don't like thick chapatis. Thick chapatis, I believe it makes my stomach swell. So this one here, I make it a little bit. I want this to be very, very thin. Yeah. So turn it like that. Yeah. A little bit oil. And by the way, I think the green beans is ready now. So turn it. That is the green beans here. Ladies and gentlemen, the green beans is there. You know, I tasted it. Wow. The taste was delicious. So guys, it's now the moment of truth. Right? So this is the chapati that we're talking about, right? Give us some drum. Right. Yeah, look at that. This is the chapati, the final product. The final product. Very soft, looks very delicious. As I always say, I never let myself down. I never fail. That's the confidence I have. Anyway, I'm just joking. So this is the chapati. It says, I'm salivating already. And then I will just move this away a little bit. And here I'm gonna have the green beans. Green beans with coconut. Look how creamy it is. Look. Very creamy. Wow. Look at that one. Look. All right. Very creamy. Honestly speaking, it's very delicious. Very, very much delicious. Now, there is one rule. This is unwritten rule. Nobody has introduced this rule when you're eating chapati. And that rule is simple. You gotta eat it with your hands. So this is how it goes. You take like that, and I think like that, and you can make an addition of some sauce or spices, salt or anything. I don't put a lot of salt, just a little bit salt, because I have hypertension, so I'm trying to avoid this thing. But trust me, guys, look, it has different layers. Look at that one. They say when it has layers like that, that means you have succeeded. Right? Now I will not keep on eating. I just want to give some information here. All right, so guys, having done the chapati, I thought maybe I'll just close the door. I had to close the door because. So anyway, chapati has been with. I grew up with chapati, and first and foremost, there was in 1857 there was a chapati movement in the northern India. Some guys were coming from jungle with chapati in their turban, and they will go in the villages and give their chapati to watchmen in those villages, and they will ask those watchmen to make more chapatis and supply to the nearby watchmen in the other villages. And that's how it started spreading. But the British had no idea what was going on, if that was revolution or fighting for independence or whatever. They had no idea. And chapati was moving in, far and wide, from Farrukh Abad to, let me see, Gurgaon. And some chapatis were moving from Awadh via Rohilkhand, and eventually they came to Delhi. So this one, you can Google that one. This is a movement, and I honestly don't know what was the purpose of it, but there was some secret coordination and communication that was taking place. Now, since I've spoken about the movement of chapati, that movement did not end after India got independence. No, that movement kept on going on, and it is still going on. Remember, in Kenya, the British colony, they introduced the Indians as while they were constructing the railway from Mombasa, the second largest city in Mombasa, in Kenya, which is located in the coastal region, towards Kampala, the capital city of Uganda. So during that period, the Indians, they took with them chapati, among others. They took so many things. They took with them a lot of spices, different type of food, So chapati was among them. And that railway, they started constructing that railway in 1896, and it was complete in 1901. Remember when it was in Tsavo? Tsavo is a national park where we have animals. Now that is where the problem was. There were two lions. They were named the man-eaters. They were eating these constructors. They attacked constructors and ate them. At last they were killed by John Henry Peterson. So it was really a nightmare. So 1901, the railway construction was complete. It has come to the capital city of Uganda, Kampala, and chapati also arrived there. Many Indians, they settled there. They introduced chapatis. Now the funny thing is, when the chapati came there, now recently I saw in Uganda they have a type of food called Rolex. So Rolex is, I'll give an example. You take a chapati like that, a chapati. It is round, and then you have omelette. You put it on top of it, round also, and then you roll it. And you can have different type of sauce. You can have chili sauce and tomato paste, tomato sauce, everything. So this has become the Rolex. It has become so popular. So Rolex started coming to Kenya, and suddenly we have Rolex in Kenya. We are selling Rolex in Kenya. We are eating Rolex. We love Rolex. We enjoy Rolex. So this is the magic thing with chapati. And chapati was actually in Kenya. It was introduced in 1853, I think, when the Indians came. They were brought there to work with the British. And the word chapati, as I mentioned earlier, chapati is it has not changed its name. Wherever it goes, it has its original name. Even in West Indies, we have chapatis suddenly. And now, in my language, we don't only have Indian words like chapati. We have many Indian words. I've written some here. We have dobi. Dobi, a person who is washing the clothes, launderer. That's dobi. So we have it is derived from the Indian word. And then we have dania, that is cilantro or coriander. Then bajia, it's a type of food that is coming from chicken peas. They pound it and then they mix it with spices and then they fry it and you eat it. It resembles very much falafel, right? Then jira, and I saw just a new word here, chotara. I've always thought chotara is Swahili word, but it's not. It's Indian word. Chotara is a mixture, a child who has a mixture of African and European. That child, they call it mulatto in English. In India, they call it chotara. So we are using chotara in so many places. If you have, let's say, an exotic cow, a bull, or a female, a cow, and then you have a local cow, and then you get an offspring out of these two, it's a chotara, meaning it's a mixture, Another word that you can see is sonara. Sonara, black goldsmith. We have in my country, in my town, we have a lot of goldsmiths in one street, and we call that place Kwa Sonara, at Sonara area. Right, so we have got so many Indian words. Even when I listen to Bollywood sometimes, the word lekin, which we also say lakini, but. So anyway, I wanted to touch a little bit about the magic about chapati. Chapati is magic, honestly, and it is still going on. The revolution or the movement that was started in 1857 in India, it has not stopped. It's going on. It's moving. Anyway, I think I have stressed all the points here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the chapati movement and making chapati. Thank you so much. Goodbye.